Hey everybody, we have my boy here, Mike Dease, and he's going to lay on you some top tips for trombone players.
Thank you, Ken. All right, top tips. So, hey, if you hear some giggling, that's the legendary trombonist Dick Griffin over here. He's our guest artist at Michigan State University for today. Anyway, top tips. Here we go. One top tip is to pick equipment and stick with it for a second. I think we all look for like a silver bullet. A silver bullet that will help our playing like immediately and super effectively. So we're always chasing like this or that mouthpiece or trading this horn or selling that horn. But in order to see if something works for you, you have to give it a chance. So I've been playing like this Rath trombone for 12 years, and I try not to change mouthpieces unless I really want to, and that gives me some longevity with the gear, and I get a chance to grow and adapt with it, and that's very important. That's a top tip. Something else too is that when you're improvising, the feeling, you don't have to manifest the feeling outside of you. Although like our surroundings do help us get inspired and play and interact with the world, but we don't have to unnecessarily move. So for instance, I like to compare two different ways of playing. Like if we're moving a lot, right? Try to compare that, type, extreme movement to the musical qualities that may inspire you to do, and try to do it without the movement. Use your body and your air and your energy efficiently, and try to make the music happen within, be translated to your slide and your trombone, and get the middleman, which is the movement, out of your approach. Like all this stuff, the music is in here. It's in your heart, right? And then your intellect and your curiosity and all the things that make you you and give you your unique identity and personality, that all comes from within us. And we don't need to do a split or a break dance or anything like that can interfere with the way our translation of energy goes from our bodies to our instruments. Something to think about. And then one more I'd like to lay on you is dynamics. Too many times, especially as jazz players, we put tone above everything else. And the way to focus on tone in the beginning is with, very static dynamic levels like this. Right? And that's great because you can really focus on your content, your technique, but the dynamic element of the music is what gives it its excitement. So experiment with accents, experiment with the extreme dynamics, and then how you crescendo or diminuendo or sforzando or subito, anything that can generate excitement. And that's where you get that magic that Lester Young and Louis Armstrong and Charlie Parker, Michael Brecker, John Coltrane, you name it. All those musicians had that amazing dynamic element. That's three very useful tips that have helped me in my career, and I hope they can help you too. Peace.